All rise. If you didn't take a sip of water during that, you gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe right now. If you don't have your water prepared and you don't take a beginning of the video sip with the rest of us,
subscribe or you're done.
Fine, I'll give you one more chance. I'm gonna do this because I'm a nice guy, okay? Go get your water, come back, and I want real water, okay? Not water talk water. I'll accept water talk water. We know it's juice, but at least you're trying. While everyone else is going to get their water, how are you? Have a good Thanksgiving. I'm of the Thanksgiving. I think we should do away with Thanksgiving. I do think it should still be a national holiday and we should still have it off. Instead, it should be a time to celebrate the natives and the land. Other than that, there's no way in our good year of 2024 on Bruno Mars's Earth are we still celebrating Thanksgiving. And yeah, I said it, Bruno Mars. I like him. Bruno Mars, if you're watching, we should be friends. Hit me up sometime. People say I look like you. If you were one of the ones that were sent to get your water, I hope you're back and ready. I'm glad we were able to do that together. Don't you feel closer now? Yeah, me too. Bring it in. Bring it in. Come on. Once again, if you didn't have your water, you have to subscribe. It's tradition. Don't tell me you're willing to celebrate Thanksgiving, but not subscribe. Anyways, it's another episode combination. I don't know why I do this to myself. I try to do the combo so that I can catch up and just do one episode at a time per week, but they just take so long to edit. So please, if it's not for the fact that I'm entertaining at least a little, consider subscribing, consider liking.
Shut up, you ugly!
Episode 10, here we go. Episode 10 starts off with Smiley and Teki having another producer-led conversation. Yes, I know that most of them are probably producer-led conversations. I just point out the ones that are so obviously producer-led, I have to point it out.
I'm excited. I get to actually have a one-on-one.
I don't feel like it was the vibe. I don't feel like the Teki Smiley combination is the vibe. Like, I don't know. It could just be me.
So, how do you think, like, the girls? Like, what do you think about the girls and stuff? Like, you know, as far as the events and
it's cool.
activities.
It was fun last night. I liked him.
Side note, did anyone else see that big bruise on Teki's knee? It wasn't just me, right? Like, y'all saw that. Sia was not lying when she said people are out here fighting for their lives. Like, everyone is bruised up. Teki has bruises. Natalie has bruises. I've seen bruises on Scotty. Like, everyone is quite literally in the trenches. They're talking about their opinions about Biggie.
Me personally, she's cool, she's loud, obnoxious, but cool as fuck. I feel like Biggie is misunderstood.
I agree. She wants good vibes, and that's the kind of person that I vibe with. I do get what people mean when they say she's annoying, but like, who isn't annoying at some point, you know? I feel like if you can deal with Natalie,
hey, yo, even if my name was Natalie, none you bitches still couldn't change.
You can deal with Biggie. Like, come on. They're just sort of recapping the night before and what has happened already. And when I tell you, Teki might be the only one in the house that is ready to get to the bag. Teki is like, where is the money? I don't think anybody cares about money. I'm here for money. I'm here for the check. Where is it at?
Just trying to get here, get this money. Like, let's talk about getting the bag. Let's just... All I see is a bunch of bluffing ass bitches. Where is the coin? The money. You're like, okay, where is the bag?
Get her to the bag. She is ready. Smiley leaves to go do something. Probably scam somebody. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just feel like with how much hate Smiley's getting on this episode or the next episode, I should maybe slow down the scammer slander. I've been saying this since episode 1. Something's off about her. But yeah, Smiley goes to do something and Teki stays back to smoke.
What you wearing tonight? You.
What does that mean? Is that a new gay thing? Is there a new gay thing I don't know about? Someone let me know in the comments, please, if that means anything. They cut to Natalie and them. That's what I call them. Look at what E.T.'s wearing. She could have wore that to the club. Like, anything would have been better than the African players and the World Fun Beat Infinity 99-cent store. The girls are talking about, you know, how much fun the club was. And E.T. also mentions that she spoke with T at the club.
I talked to her.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I told her, you know, I'm gonna leave you alone. Like, you don't want problems. I hope you don't want no more problems, you know? Okay. And then she was like, okay.
And then she says, I just really hope that's not who she is. You hope that's not who she is? What do you hope that she's not? Sick? Feverish? Peckish?
I want to get to know who she really is, because I hope that's not the real her.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
What is it that you are hoping that T is actually like? Healthy? I'm confused. Because the way that this is edited, at least, I'm hoping that that's not what you're actually like. That's more so what it's giving for you. Like, that's not who you really are, and you just wanted to show out, and then you picked your target. That's what it's giving to me. I don't know about anybody else. T's been annoying. T's been loud. I mean, if anything, she's now separate from everybody, so we don't have to hear her yelling all the time. That's the only thing that's coming out of you being on go mode for Rolly. Natalie is talking about setting up a meeting again, and so you know what that means. She's setting everybody up again.
I did tell, like, Sky, like, and a couple of them, like, we need to all come over here today and like sit down and talk.
I don't know why people consistently trust these meetings. I mean, they have to see it coming. Like, at this point, no one should be getting beat up. Everyone should be coming with their hair tied. No one should be coming cute. And I mean no one. I don't care if you don't think you're on the roster for the day. You need to come hair tied, bonnet on. There's no reason why, if you hear meeting, you should be there cute. Attire for meetings, pajamas, and athletic wear. At most, athleisure wear. But yeah, Natalie's setting up a meeting. She's saying, oh yeah, we're gonna have the girls come over to our house. Mariah Lynn mentions that she wants her pendant back from Smiley and that she's tired of being fake at the clubs whenever they see each other, because everyone has been in 2 separate houses for like half the season now, which is defeating most of the point of the show. Apparently, Smiley has been lying about having Mariah Lynn's chain. She is saying that she doesn't have it anymore and that she melted it down for a ring for her son.
She's lying about the pendant because I know, because one of Teki's glam people seen it in her room.
Which means she doesn't do her makeup herself. I caught that. Maybe someone could get ET a glam squad. I mean, clearly the bodyguards and the production is, you know, in on the drama and want to see more drama and stuff like that, but even the glam teams are there for the tea. That is wild to me.
The glam team saw the pendant in the room.
No one can be trusted. Being on Baddies has to be detrimental to your mental health. The last thing that Natalie and them talked about that was notable was that Mariah Lynn definitely thinks that Smiley is lying about her miscarriage.
And now you're lying about this whole miscarriage thing, which I think is way too far of a lie. Like, we know you're a scammer, but bitch, that's weird.
Who told you last night in the club that she didn't have a miscarriage?
And basically, Teki and Mac snitched.
Well, Teki saw her put a tampon in, and then Anna been saying liar, liar, and liar, and she's like, stop calling me a liar, and she's like, but you are, you're a liar, liar, pants on fire.
People can't be trusted. Mind you, Mariah Lynn could be lying about what she heard, because Mariah Lynn kind of switches up based off who she's around, but Teki told the cameras that she wasn't really all the way on board with Smiley and her miscarriage story, and Mac's just loud, so not entirely unbelievable. Next scene is Mac at urgent care with Biggie. I know that Mac is there because of her fight with Sky. She feels like her finger is broken or fractured or something because of how she was hitting Sky in the head. DJ Sky has a noggin. Like, that thing is... Even her facial structure is meaty. I just know Mac probably is right. She probably did fracture her finger or something. Her and Biggie are like bickering at the place.
Girl, what happened? She's not, but they wasn't doing too much. They wasn't saying one thing.
I'm saying not too much on the procedure. Like, whatever we got to do to make it fast. That's what I said. Not what they're talking about.
Thank you. That's what you were saying to me already.
Apparently Biggie's being extra annoying and talking down to Mac.
Before we got there, she's giving me the whole OG talk. She was already having attitudes. Like, I was already letting shit slide.
Biggie has like a YouTube channel where she reacts to the episodes and tells her perspective. Biggie was like, I wasn't being annoying. I wasn't complaining. I wasn't doing any of that. She was like, me and Mac fight on like some big sister, little sister type stuff. Biggie could be delusional or she could be right.
Anna kind of gave the energy like she didn't want to be around. So then she just starts turning up. I'm talking about instantly, like, boom!
Anna Mac was very upset. So upset, she was asked to leave the hospital before she was treated. And so she's like whining to producers about it. I guess they end up calming her down because she says, I don't want to get my finger checked until I beat up Biggie.
And I don't want to go to hospital. You know why? Because I don't want to get my finger checked until I beat her up. That's it. So no, I'm coming home. I don't care.
And that just never happens. They don't even come close to fighting. They could just have like that big sister, little sister relationship where they just say things. I don't know, maybe it's a Dominican thing. Of course, Biggie was at urgent care because of her bite from... After that, we see T, Camilla, and Sky at the park. Why are they at a random park? As production, y'all couldn't have set them up a picnic, at least got them the blanket. Like, T already had the champagne.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
You guys didn't care to make a set. They straight up just went to a park and stood there.
Like, they want to know, you know, a little bit about why I'm not at the house or why I don't stay at the club long. I brought a bottle of champagne. I just want to talk to some real bitches.
I'm just confused. Y'all couldn't have had lunch? She's not at the house because she doesn't want to be at the house. She doesn't feel safe at the house. She doesn't want to fight every day of her life. That's understandable. The other portion of that conversation is what was going on with her and E.T.
The Indian girl, she came and tried to fight me, whatever, again.
What's going on with that?
Bro, let me tell you what I really think it is. Okay. I was like, it has to be like some type of like, she has to have like a crush on me. I swear.
T thinks that E.T. has a crush on her and doesn't know how to display it. So she keeps wanting to fight her so that she can touch her. And not gonna lie, I don't hate this analysis. If they were in high school, I would 100% believe this. Seeing as though they are pretty grown, however, are in a high school-like environment, I give this a 50-50 chance. But T definitely does not have any attraction.
I don't know, she looks like a dinosaur to me.
E.T. Rex, I mean that just fits. It just fits. I'm gonna leave that there. Next is Suki and her friend. They're talking about how they feel about going into the house with all the girls. Suki doesn't seem excited.
Me personally, I don't do the mixy thing. I don't hang out with no large group of people. With women, they be scandalous. They be low-key jealous to each other. It just be too much weird shit.
Women are weird, especially the type of woman that goes on Baddies. She has valid points. I don't know what people expect when they go on Baddies other than what's already been seen on Baddies. Suki's friend then admits to another crime.
You don't have a driver's license, so that's why you said that you're not going to drive.
Because you didn't pay your insurance, bitch. So what the fuck you talking about?
I never pay my insurance. Ever.
Trying to call somebody out.
My car's up for repo right now.
Y'all really don't care. Her friend was saying that she hasn't paid her car insurance and her car is out for repo right now. And I was like, hold on. Those two things don't correlate. You don't pay your car insurance and your car is out for repo. So you don't pay your car insurance or your car note. Why'd you buy it? There are people out there with Kia Optimas and Hyundai Sonatas getting their cars stolen day after day, peeking out their window every chance they get to make sure that their car is still outside. And you are out here living your best life, evading car insurance and not paying your note?
That's a real bitch.
I honestly love that for you. They finally get to Natalie's house. Natalie greets them and then just starts spilling all the tea.
And she gets to fighting with Rolly. Rolly didn't beat that bitch's ass, kicked the bitch in her stomach. She didn't flew. No, they didn't want to.
But I thought those two was cool.
They used to be cool, and then Biggie got on the internet talking shit.
Suki looks like she does not care. Natalie also ends up explaining the Rolly Biggie beef, which I wasn't too keen on, so I was glad for some clarity for that.
The Bigo interviewer said something about, can you see your pussy? She goes, oh, I can see my pussy. You must be talking about Rolly's fat ass. She can't see her pussy.
Gotta do it.
And then she mentions Stunner Girl. Oh yeah, where did Stunner Girl go?
Baby, I'm not even here. I'm a hallucination.
Natalie gets to talking about Smiley, and they all collectively agree that Smiley's a weirdo. She's apparently done some weird things with Suki's phone number, and no one really knows who she is, and she's known for scamming and things like that. What did I tell you? I knew from jump. I knew it all. Anyone who doubted me, you owe me a subscribe. Run that. To be clear, Suki does not care about any of this.
I came for the free food and the drinks that you said. That's all I came for. So when I come sit down, you talking about everybody fighting and shit in the house. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck.
Remember when Natalie said, okay, we're gonna have the girls over for a team meeting? The other girls are now on the way to Natalie and them's, and Anna Mac is telling the story of the annoying big back Biggie. I'm sorry.
It was a thought and I blurted it out. I did not mean it that way.
The annoying big mouth Biggie is what I wanted to say.
First of all, though, the whole car ride, everything is I'm an OG. This, like, she's just entitled. Then the worst part was, we get there, she doing a whole hoopla. At the front desk, she started telling the producer, like, oh, just put her in the car and send her away. Like, I'm not supposed to get treated either, bitch. So I just slapped her with the blanket, the hospital blanket, real fast. Like, Biggie, stop playing with me, you big-ass monster.
Big backs are great. Big backs are beautiful. And that's your rollie. And then your big back is probably ashy.
Daddy, daddy, shot a Daddy, daddy, shot a Daddy, daddy, shot a clock. Daddy, daddy, shot a clock.
Does anyone have a real clock or a watch or a phone that I can look at? Like, it's constant. Rolly's bootay is out and it looks a little ashy. And what did I just say? And that's your rollie. And then your big back is probably ashy. If her booty ashy, I know the back gotta be, because she don't got nobody to put no lotion on it, because nobody want to deal with her attitude and her violence. This is right before the other house arrives. Talking, laughing, shot o'clock, ashy butt. You know, they're having fun. It's cute. Natalie's talking about her old name.
Nasty nine.
I don't want to think about the things her chin had to do to get that nickname. The other house arrives. Friend, that's what I'm gonna call Sukihanna's friend. I think her name is Sapphire, but she introduced her other name as Sukihanna's friend, so that's what I'm gonna call her. Friend calls the other house House B, and I think that's what I'm gonna call him for the rest of the video, because that had me weak.
House B arrived.
Not her naming them House B immediately. They see Natalie and them's house and they're instantly jealous.
As we're pulling up, I'm looking at the house and I'm like, well, damn, it looks more like a Bel Air, Beverly Hills styled home. And I'm just thinking about, this is the second time y'all done gave us a bullshit ass house. Are y'all trying to tell us something here? Y'all trying to be funny?
Nonetheless, House B and House A come together and they have somewhat of a good time, which of course is short-lived because the meeting starts. Someone brings up,
Biggie went to the doctors? What happened
Hold
to
on,
Biggie?
what happened to Biggie?
and Sky says,
Oh, you better.
Sky definitely had a problematic take. Funny, keeps the spirits up. I like her. Biggie then denies biting Rolly.
I didn't bite her.
She swears up and down she did not bite this woman.
On my son, on my life. God can take my life now. I would never put nobody's fucking flesh in my mouth.
Right.
It's disgusting.
Half of the girls were like, yup, right, she bit herself.
Rolly ain't that motherfucking hungry to be trying to eat you? I don't believe it.
And the other half of the girls were like, how? Please enjoy Anamak displaying how it is impossible for Biggie to have bitten herself in that position.
You can't. No, girl. You did that.
If someone is able to find the footage, the moment, and where Biggie bites herself, And so I'm pretty sure to deflect, Rolly brings up Smiley's miscarriage.
Speaking of hospital, your situation.
No one in the room caught that obvious deflection. Okay. Smiley ends up trying to explain what's going on with her and the miscarriage thing and why she's still trying to be normal.
Before everything, I be on purse real bad. My nigga just came home from the feds. He did 2 years. It's been already 3 months. I haven't had my period at all. Like, it's been bad. So supposedly, like, I started throwing up, got sick, whatever, and I'm like, I'm not taking this serious. And I'm looking like, damn, bro, something really wrong. But I'm like, damn, I really want to be on the show.
While she's doing that, Biggie ends up walking in. In her reaction video to the episode, she said that she was zooted, and
Hello.
It shows. They continue to quite literally interrogate Smiley.
My peoples told me that there was no blood. So do you got your discharge papers? You left out the hospital by yourself to come film with us to go to the go-kart place instead of taking care of your pussy. Because if a baby fell out my pussy, I would not be going back to film. I would be going to go lay my ass down.
So you came on here knowing you was pregnant?
I may say some things, but I know it is not my place to comment about what is going on with another woman's body, and then your big back is probably ashy.
Shut your
and whether or not it's true. And everyone is just chiming in.
Yeah, I said some shit about the baby blood being on my hands.
If BRAWL and Mariah Lynn weren't so stuck on her lying, everyone would be over it by now. No one actually cares.
But it's like, girl, just tell the truth so we can get on with this meeting, cause bitch, we need to go to the club tonight.
Smiley is being pressured into admitting that she's lying, and then Suki, she's like, I don't even care about the miscarriage.
Why would you text my phone?
But you went and text my phone. And you said, I just beat your friend up and took her chain. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know how you keep getting everybody's number.
Red text you on
no,
my phone.
Listen, please don't do no lying with me because I'm not no liar.
So now Suki is pressing her own issue.
You text my phone. What did you want me to know that for?
Her friend is standing over her like a bodyguard. Everyone starts chiming in. The conversation moves from Sukihanna's phone and Smiley texting her to if she actually did melt down Mariah Lynn's pendant.
Did you melt the chain down to make a ring for your son? No.
BRAWL throws a drink and it goes up. As soon as Smiley stands up, Mariah Lynn stands up and I think throws a punch or a hit or something. And then Smiley goes crazy. Mariah Lynn's all of a sudden on the couch and Smiley's punching down. Somehow Smiley gets off of her. She's in the kitchen holding her stomach. Mariah Lynn and everyone else follows her in. It was like security cleared a path for Mariah Lynn to enter the kitchen. She just waltzed in and then darts wailing on Smiley because everyone is yelling, get your chain back, get your chain back. Like everyone's hyping her up. And Smiley is just trying to like walk away, not even trying to fight at that point. As Smiley is separating herself from Mariah Lynn, that's where the episode ends. Let's move right along. Let's just go right on into episode 11 because we're already in the heat of the battle. We got the mini Mariah Lynn versus Smiley the scammer. So we'll see how this goes. We have Mariah Lynn asking where her chain is. I only hear her ask one time between last episode and this episode with this fight. Everyone else is more concerned about Mariah Lynn getting her chain back than Mariah Lynn at this point.
Give her a chain. 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 Come get this chain, bitch.
Next thing I know, Fran has Smiley in a chokehold. I'm telling you, arm wrapped around Smiley's neck. We almost witnessed murder on Baddies East today. I don't even remember seeing security stop that. I feel like Sapphire just let go. I don't know. Roll the clip. Smiley's finally released. Smiley's like, yeah, hey, like, I just had a miscarriage. Like, y'all really are bullying me right now. And everyone's like, nah, we not trying to hear that. You wasn't acting like that when you were bullying Mariah Lynn, when you were running Mariah Lynn for her chain. And I don't really have a dog in this fight. Did Smiley deserve to get handled like that? Maybe earlier in the season before she stated that she had, you know, a miscarriage. But again, karma? I don't know. Thoughts? They end up taking Smiley's chain. They snatch it. Her chain's gone. And Smiley was holding on for that chain for dear life. She did not want to give that up. They snatch Smiley's chain, give it to Mariah Lynn. They're like, put that on, wear that. And after she lost that chain, Smiley goes and literally has a mental breakdown.
You want to take a fade? You want to take a fade with her?
No, I don't feel good. I don't fucking
but
feel
you
good. I'm
took her.
soaked in blood, bro.
But listen.
I'm soaked in fucking blood, bro. I got fucking blood in my pussy. I just lost the shit. This shit feel uncomfortable. Nah, bro, that's why I've been trying to go to the crib, bro.
Listen.
That's weird, bro. Please, respectfully, get me out my face, bro.
And it is a little sad to watch. Luckily, Camila tries to comfort her. It's in a very weird way. Like, it's in a, well, you took her chain, so what did you expect sort of way.
You took her chain first, so they took your chain on some real gangster shit.
Why'd you even come if you was just gonna say that?
I felt kind of bad for Smiley, but at the same time, I'm like, Smiley, you took this girl chain, you talked all this shit online, now you coming in trying to like hide your hand. That's not how it works. You gotta be gangster if you're gonna be gangster. You can't be going around doing gangster shit and then be scary. That ain't how it works, boo.
I mean, the internet thug thing, it kind of seems true, seeing as though how she's so different when things are happening to her. But keep in mind, if she did have that miscarriage, that could be a reason why she's not all like,
oh, y'all would've snatched my chain.
like all riled up about it and more emotional about it because, you know, she was supposed to be emotional all this time and she's been holding it in. Like, I don't know what to believe. Hopefully I get some clarity, at least at the reunion. Hopefully something comes out so that I can pick a side. What really annoys me about this is that Mariah Lynn couldn't have done this herself.
I'ma show you big Mariah Lynn, not the little one, ho.
Like, and that's kind of Sukihanna and Sapphire's point, is that like, oh, you just are bullying her because she's small and you know you could take her. But like, with us, what's up? And I just feel like Mariah Lynn wasn't doing all this about her chain until, you know, she had a team of people to back her up, which I guess, you know, with as small as she is, I kind of understand. I kind of get it. Fight scene pretty much ends with Mariah Lynn having a new chain, Smiley having a nervous breakdown, everyone stating Smiley deserved it. All we're doing is bullying the bully. And now Smiley wants to play victim when she literally did this to someone else. And then they're like, let's go out. Side note, Sky's hands look really old. I don't know how old Sky is. I thought she was maybe like 30s, but now looking at her hands, I'm thinking, hey yo, she might be 40. I don't want to look it up though. Nah, I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. They show Natalie and them leaving. Why is Rolly's stomach out post-surgery? It looked like it's still being worked on. Put it away. But I don't know. Everyone should be able to wear their post-BBL surgery body out with no shame. You pay for it. Suki and them, they go out on another bus. I'm telling you, like, they're treating them like completely separate entities. Suki and her friends are like completely different from the Baddies. It's like Baddies East featuring Suki and them. That's what it's giving. They go back to Nat and them on the way to the club and they don't have anything to talk about. They just talk about the fight. Natalie and them get to the club. The club looks fun, looks packed, as it has been looking for the past couple of episodes. Baddies has definitely gained some notoriety. So their bookings, they are booked. Look at Natalie. Y'all, I'm not gonna say nothing. You know my stance. She says she's never gonna divorce her husband, but she might do it for Scotty. And I know Scotty has like other scandals with some guy named Lemmy and stuff like that, but her and Natalie are locked in for real. House B arrives at the club and then it's basically time to leave. Literally House B is there for I don't know how long. Editing made it look like 5 minutes and everyone was saying like they had just gotten there and then they were asked to leave.
After all of this hair, makeup, everything, trying to get cute, we don't even make it in time for the club. I am pissed.
Usually clubs don't close until 2:30 a.m. And so y'all came after 2? What were y'all doing? It's kind of hard to be late to the club. But let me tell you, friend does not want to leave. She has her boobs out. She's twerking. Like, she is not ready to go. Natalie tries to override everything, saying, we're not leaving. They kicked them people out. It was time to go. And I know, as much as a budget Zeus has, they are not paying for the entire club to stay open an extra hour. I just know they're not. So yeah, they make them leave. Everybody's mad about it.
Fuck this club. Shut us down. Bitch ass club. And we come up in there. Motherfuckers spend all this money on bottles. Suck my dick.
What are we talking about here? Go home. Get some sleep. They go home. Next day, they're on their way to New York. House B's bus ride. They're all having a conversation. Sky says to Biggie, you know, House being a replacement. Biggie's a little salty.
I wouldn't call it like a replacement, you know what I mean?
Girl, what would you call it? You're not just a replacement, you're like an OG replacement, but like a replacement nonetheless. Like, nothing's wrong with that. I mean, I get it. They're trying to make her feel like lesser than because she wasn't cast, but like, I would just own it and be like, yeah, it's fine. I'm here with you on the bus next to you in the same house as you, House B. But no, Biggie's in denial.
Who's a replacement?
Smiley looks like a depressed house mom. They cut to the other house. They're taking the private jet. It's the same people that were on the private jet last time. I'm like, that's a little unfair. Why not send the other girls in a separate PJ? Natalie probably told them not to because she a hater. They're having fun. They're drinking. I'm like, again? What time is it? Wasn't y'all drinking all night? And I'm sorry to say, as a Natalie hater, she serves us another look.
Well, look how she ate that.
Who is the stylist? They cut back to House B on the bus. They're asking Smiley how she feels. Smiley is obviously sad, and then they proceed to make her feel bad about being sad.
You should talk so much more, Smiley. Why are you letting him take your personality away?
Right, don't take your personality.
Don't let the situation make you like
so silent. You were so vibrant when you first got here. You were so turned up, talking shit. I understand.
Y'all were all so upset when she wasn't showing the fact that she had a miscarriage by being utterly depressed, and now another sad thing happens to her and she's not allowed to be sad.
You were weak. This is not the same Smiley that we fucking met. Like, where the fuck is she?
Huh? Leave that woman alone. She is going through it. They end up playing a game. The game is actually pretty funny. They just imitate other baddies and try to guess who it is.
Even if my name was Natalie.
Open your mouth, I got this strip for you.
House B is having a good time together. Their vibes are great. Natalie and Scotty want the other girls to be jealous that they're in the PJs so bad.
Do you think they talking shit like, why these bitches always get to fly? Why haven't we?
For sure.
Which I'm sure they feel a ways about it, but they're having fun. You guys are literally talking about the people who are on the bus while you're on a private jet. That says a lot. House B arrives at their house.
Nice. Let me go get my room right now.
Oh shit, bitch.
Oh my god, this house is so fucking cute. It reminds me of one of the houses from the Monopoly board, and I fucking love it. It's open, it's woodsy, it's cabiny, and I am appreciative. Thank you, Nat.
They're just happy to be there. Natalie and them arrive at their respective house.
Pull up to the New York house, and I'm like, oh my god! The beautiful long driveway to the beautiful brand new modern looking house for real baddies. Like,
Natalie asked the girls if they think that House B should join them.
I like Camilla. Camilla, definitely.
Sky, Camilla.
I think bigger.
Everyone's cool except for Smiley. Go figures. They heard that Smiley posted that she was jumped shortly after having her miscarriage. They were not happy about that.
We kindly and peacefully took that chain up off your neck.
Whatever you say, Suki. To wrap up the episode, House B arrives at Natalie's house. Smiley is obsessed with Natalie.
We pull up to the crib and yeah, Natalie, I feel like you tried me. I feel like I'm supposed to be there with you.
Immediately upon House B arriving, Rolly starts her rampage.
For real, because you literally lied on me on the internet, so I jumped you after you had a miscarriage.
Like, girl, you don't have to start off this violent every time. Natalie is trying to lead the conversation and instigate at the same time.
If we could just talk and figure out what is the issue, because it's getting really annoying.
Yeah,
like every time we want to take a step forward, there's like something at the other house is taking 3 steps back.
Friend confronts Smiley about what she posted.
Her miscarriage. Who jumped you? Somebody was pulling on my neck.
I did.
Somebody was grabbing on my hair.
I didn't grab
and somebody kept grabbing on my side of my
I didn't
skin
do that.
right here, like just grabbing my
I choked you and took your
chain.
chain. You never got jumped.
Smiley is just like, well, I felt targeted, so that's what I posted. But did you have to post that? Like, you knew that was gonna upset somebody in that house. I'm not saying you're doing it to yourself, but I'm just saying it wasn't a smart move. It just wasn't the best of moves. Suki then brings up the number thing again, because I guess she didn't get an answer the first time.
Why did you text me? Like, is you trying to press me? Like, I'm trying to understand what you want. So what did you mean by doing that though?
It kind of just snowballs into them just wanting Smiley to take accountability for her actions, for bullying Mariah, for being out of pocket in terms of texting Suki. Like, own up to what you did and stop lying, because they think she's a liar and that she's lying. Smiley apologizes and then says, Mariah Lynn, I want to give you your chain back out of respect. Proving that she did have the pendant all along and that she didn't melt it down into a ring for her son. Therefore, making that not a good move, because everyone was like, oh, so you did lie. So you're a liar. So you're a liar.
Well, how the fuck you lie and put your son in it? That is real sad and pathetic. The bitch is a liar.
And they had a point with that. She lied. they caught her. Friend tells Smiley, she's like, all right, I want to fight you. At first she says, I don't mess with you. I want to fight you. I'm not going to make you fight, but just know that I'm not going to fuck with you unless you, stand on business. And then proceeds to say,
I promise you, I'm going to let you swing first, and if you don't, I'm just going to beat your ass. So which one you want to do?
Smiley then complains to Natalie, and Natalie's like, girl, you gotta stand on business. Like, I'm sick of it. All this lying and scamming and cheating every day. It's a fight. Like, just do what you gotta do.
Square up! Stand on your shit!
Like, I don't know why Smiley thought that Natalie was gonna offer her any defense. Natalie's just like, I don't know what to tell you. And then friend runs up on her and the chaos ensues. So we'll jump back in next episode. Questions, concerns, comments, thoughts, opinions, leave them in the comments down below. Let me know what you would do with Natalie's chin.
What?
I'm sorry.
Get out of my house.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye. Make the heart make it. If you think about it, it's all been downhill ever since Smiley made that jambalaya. She should have made something a little bit better.